What in the blue hell is staticky? As if staticky was a word that I copyrighted for Webster's dictionary just around this poetry? Nah. I use the word staticky for a reason. I'm Asian. I can get away with it following my own Asian direction. I am the Asian sensation that loves its vocabulary. This ain't the Ming Dynasty, sweetie. This is the 21st century where everything is created with technology. Let's play Asian Monopoly. Like I said, I'm Asian and I'm proud of it. I'm proud to announce that we Asians do have the smallest feet. Unfortunately, out of all the races, even though I know my calculation in calculus is enough to get my lumpia through places, getting accepted to any colleges worldwide where I will race after midnight and you will hear the static because I don't drive. I drift to get an Asian girl's number, assuming that every Asian girl will give me the number. I do get high score when it comes to SEX, I meant SATs. I need my college degree to become a registered nurse because I'm going to get myself a Filipino wife that has money on her purse. Yeah, I know, my Asian stereotype is a curse, but I can fight. Even though my eyelids are shut tight, I can fight. I still see the Panda Express lights. Damn, I can still fight. I can make that static noise that Bruce Lee made. Hi-ya, I ain't fake. It ain't no myth that I do like banana sauce more than ketchup. Please don't tease, I do have Chinese artifacts on my house, even though I ain't Chinese. I do know how to dance the achy, breaky heart. I do have Yao Ming's rookie card, it is a work of art. And of course, we have karaoke, and so does every other Asian in this country. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to pretend that I'm part of the three blind mice. I can already see it in my chinky eyes. I still risk my life to play dice for my favorite four-letter word, which is rice. I meant dogs that doesn't bark once they dead. They just become our bread. We eat it like meat twice a day, 7 days a week, because apparently every Asians are cannibals, like the guy from Silence of the Lambs, his name was Hannibal. So tonight, let us stop the staticky by busting out with your chopsticks, throwing it at stereotypical bitches like bullets from the Matrix, ending it with abracadabra alakazam. David Blaine disappearing and reappearing to my final revelation, grabbing the supernatural mic that will end the Asian Armageddon, turning Changs into knights, fobs into samurais, and Asians into warriors, combining it to form enchanted magic, a spoken word that will ricochet off the Great Wall of China, destroying this motherfucking Asian stereotype era where everyone will have different stereo, but not the same old staticky Asian stereotypes.
It was always in the intro. Great mixtapes that never got old started with that first breath of shh. My brothers and sisters, we are gathered here today to celebrate the funk. And you just knew that this tape was going to be the new joint. First impressions, grabbing your attention, setting the stage for 1 hour of cuts and fades, audio cut and paste that sucked your soul and licked that funky emotion. From ready or not to get on up. Old school beats laid down like treats for a bit. Rewind, record, then pause that shit. I miss the days of cramped backs and pencil tape fixes. Love letter, get to know your mixes, then came the compact disc. We held on to that old school analog feel for a while, refusing to accept the newness. Maybe it was the fact that we saw an era coming to an end, watched its digitized death throes like losing an old friend as if they were somehow trying to hide of our culture at the bend. You know, someone told me the other day that they quit printing vinyl? Damn, what's next? The DJ, the MC, that feeling alive and direct? Some things just ain't the same without the pulse of a human vein on it. And even now, there are still places where we gather together in dark spaces, spending the night faceless, stomping out our frustrations, a proclamation of funk the establishment. Somewhere where the headlines and red lines don't exist. Only the music. It set us free. Moved us with its magic as the sun began to rise. Open up our eyes to divine reflection like a kiss. Upon this brow, third eye, lyrics from lips, twisted tones, stripped down illusions to bare bones, so sublime. With a we are family. The speakers shout out signified, transcending existence beyond our daily lives, and we were family, connected through the beats. Box drop, thump to the heart. heartbeat of infinite possibilities. Gathered together we came to celebrate the coming of a day. Children of the sun, dancing upon the twilight mysteries of creation with the One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Melodies intertwined with cat and cradle strings of fate. Did we make the music, or was it us the music made? We gathered the dust of wandering stars between our fingertips as luscious grooves slipped and dipped between bump bliss. We offered up our souls to the rhythmic unseen, so DJ, DJ, drop that funky beat. Spiritualistic, ritualistic, pop and lock motion mimicking beings beyond being. Here now, we present the present. Tense with expectation, waiting on sound waves, wide-eyed wonder oscillating through telepathic mind frames when ears, grasp this concept of symphonic soul games. Damn it feels good to be, damn it feels good to be, damn it feels good to be a human being.
Hi there, it's me. Hey, I brought you some flowers. Look, daisies. Well, aren't you going to say anything? Oh, I get it. You're still mad. I know. You had nothing to do with it. It's all my fault. Go ahead. Blame it all on me. I'm used to it. Well, if you aren't going to say anything, if you aren't going to take the flowers, then I'll do the talking. No, don't get up. This won't take long. She loves me. She loves me not. 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 Here, have a daisy. Spring, where that came from. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. 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 Here, have some daisies. Nothing but a bunch of stems. You know, I don't have to stay here. I can leave at any time I want. You can always go back to my room. There are maids that will take care of me. They clean up after me. They feed me. They give me my meds. They bathe me. Yes, that's right. They bathe me. And they're pretty too. They're very pretty. And they lock me up in my room at night. I get so cold and scared and lonely. I get so lonely without you by my side. So you see, I have to come here to see you. You understand that, don't you? I have to come here to see you. Hey, look, I gotta go. They're gonna be checking in on me soon. I tell them I'm fine, but they're always checking up on me. They're always watching me. Look, I'm sorry about the daisies, okay? I'll bring you some more when I come and visit you next time. I left the stems on by the stone in the ground that has your name carved into it. See you tomorrow. Yeah!
I remember when my hands were immaculate, when they were unscarred with the travesties and tragedies of shielding me from life's inequities. No callous confined my connection to care. My hands outstretched to greet you, comfort you, as well as myself, feeling for a pulse in this failure to forgive you, because I should be dead many times over, but this heart will not cease to beat, to thump, to demonstrate to you that all is not at an end, and my hands can still caress and crown you in thickets of rose petals, to challenge the fates and call down the very heart of creation, because killing me is not in the cards. These hands carry convictions of commitment etched in sliced skin, row after row of razor split, atomic particle perversion, backroom cigarette burn, blame, box cutter calamity stitched together in ransacked needle negation. These hands strut paper cuts of love affairs with haughty thesaurus that only allow three-fingered prong-induced pushing, peeling a middle phalange in menace of words I learned to mispronounce, because we all know that these hands can still deliver a shock. But these hands are not always dirty, covered in filth and blood, washed in soap and water. They are renewed, manicured fingernail fatality that can wipe away the slightest doubt
From your worried face, fix the unkempt, flattened wrinkles of worn regret and make you forget. Shh, forget. Shh, shh. Remember when these hands gripped yours tightly, never wanting to let go, held you by the waist and brought you in close, closer, close enough to draw your breath into my lungs and place my hand so gently at the nape of your neck and whisper in your ear the reason for my existence. These hands held you in an embrace that was everlasting, and these same hands reached for you as sunlight claimed you after an endless night of adoration that seemed to stretch on for eons in a shadow dance played on the lifeline of my palm. These hands, though are aged now, time spent both praying and cursing for your existence, fingers gnarled from arthritic apathy, knuckles fused and faltered from fighting fate, broken glass, slashed wrist, bled out, starving for new life's blood beginnings. These hands await yours, open, inviting, forgiving, to listen, to see, to speak, to stop you in the street and remind you why these hands were meant for you.